MS Ian Bishop, Ravi Shastri, Sunil Gavaskar here. Commiserations, just having to set a total. What did you make of it at the halfway mark?
Well, if you just look at the amount of runs we had put on the board, it was very good. But then you have to look at the wickets column also, because it just puts pressure, in the lower middle order, because there are chances that you may not bat 20 overs. So Brevis' inning was really nice because, he was in between taking risk, and, that's the phase where we want to improve slightly. So I felt, the run was up, the run rate was up, but where we lacked was maybe, one or two extra wickets that fell.
One positive thing though, MS, Kamboj, you've stuck with him bowling in power play. It's not an easy job, and he's stood up to the test.
I think he's good, he gets a bit of movement. He's not someone who gets a lot of swing. I think there's a bit of seam movement, and I feel the ball hits you slightly harder than, what the speed gun actually suggests. So he's good. He can also bowl good Yorkers, so we're just easing him into that. But he has taken the responsibility very well, because that's one area, again, where there's a bit of hole for us, who to bowl in the first six, try not to give too many runs in the first 6 overs. So, he has done well. More often than not, he has bowled 3 overs in the power play, which I feel, it's quite tough on, especially if the batsmen are good, they are set, and if it's not moving much.
MS, I want to take you to a wider perspective. Of course, you've talked earlier today with Ravi about building and finding golden nuggets for the future, for next year, for example. But as you look beyond your team and you see someone like Suryavanshi, what sort of things have these guys got to learn? You've got Matre in your team, who's young as well. What's your advice?
I think it's a consistency, that you have to look for. And, but again, the thing is, if you're looking for a 200+ strike rate, then consistency is hard to get. But at the same time, these batters, I feel, irrespective of whether it's circle or after the circle, they can hit the sixes. They play the spinners also very well. So it's just that they need to back themselves and say, okay, I look to play a long innings. And another thing is, don't take that extra pressure. Once you have a good season, a lot of people expect a lot of things from you. So it's the pressure of, the expectation level that is set by others. So what is important is to, be the same way how you have, if it's your first season. Don't try anything different. Try to learn from some of the senior players or coaching staff as to how you can get much more consistent. And about reading the game, a lot of times if you're an opener or top order batsman, what is important is to finish the game, and that really helps you develop as a batter. So this would be my advice to all the youngsters who have done well.
MS, as always, thank you very much for your time. Continue building, and we wish you all the best in the final one.
Thanks, Ian.